Hello and welcome to our continuing journey through the first letter of Paul to the Corinthians. We had the great bit about being built into a temple of God, into God's house, being filled with the Spirit yesterday. Still on this theme of the way that God's message is foolishness to the world, but that it is truly the mystery and the wonder and wisdom of God. That's where we are at the minute. We are working our way through 1 Corinthians because we are going to study it together. We're going to have a Bible book group is what we're calling it, coming together on the 28th of June, 7:30 at Cullingworth Church at St John's. We're going to talk there about what this book means to people, and if anyone's got any questions about it, then we can talk about those as well. If you do have questions, you can always put them in the comments, and we'll add that to our thinking as well if there's something that strikes you as you listen to it, as you're listening to it on YouTube or on Facebook. It's lovely to be able to do this so that people can enjoy the book of 1 Corinthians. We're in chapter 4 today. Let's see what Paul has to say. These are Paul's words to the church in Corinth in chapter 4. Paul says this: "Think of us as servants of Christ who have been given the work of explaining God's mysterious ways. And since our first duty is to be faithful to the one we work for, it doesn't matter to me if I am judged by you or even by a court of law. In fact, I don't judge myself. I don't know of anything against me, but that doesn't prove that I am right. The Lord is my judge. So don't judge anyone until the Lord returns. He will show what is hidden in the dark and what is in everyone's heart. Then God will be the one who praises each of us. Friends, I have used Apollos and myself as examples to teach you the meaning of the saying, 'Follow the rules.' I want you to stop saying that one of us is better than the other. What is so special about you? What do you have that you were not given? And if it was given you, how can you brag? Are you already satisfied? Are you now rich? Have you become kings while you were still nobodies? I wish you were kings, then we could have a share in your kingdom. It seems to me that God has put us apostles in the worst possible place. We are like prisoners on their way to death. Angels and the people of this world just laugh at us. Because of Christ we are thought of as fools, but Christ has made you wise. We are weak and hated, but you are powerful and respected. Even today we go hungry and thirsty and don't have anything to wear except rags. We are mistreated and don't have a place to live. We work hard with our own hands, and when people abuse us, we wish them well. When we suffer, we are patient. When someone curses us, we answer with kind words. Until now, we are thought of as nothing more than the trash and garbage of this world. I am not writing this to embarrass you. I want to help you, just as parents help out their own dear children. Thousands of people may teach you about Christ, but I am your only father. You became my children when I told you about Christ Jesus, and I want you to be like me. That's why I sent Timothy to you. I love him like a son, and he is a faithful servant of the Lord. Timothy will tell you what I do to follow Christ and how it agrees with what I always teach about Christ in every church. Some of you think I am not coming for a visit, and so you are bragging. But if the Lord lets me come, I will soon be there. Then I will find out if the ones who are doing all this bragging really have the power. God's kingdom isn't just a lot of words, it is power. What do you want me to do when I arrive? Do you want me to be hard on you, or to be kind and gentle?" It's the end of chapter 4. We get a bit of an inkling into what's going on now in the church. So there is this division in the church in Corinth, and there are some people who are kind of like setting themselves up really as leaders and setting themselves up as people who think that because they believe in God they are better than others, and so they sort of claim it as a power and something to brag in their own goodness, really, that they're setting themselves up ahead of others, which is very easy to do, isn't it? And Paul is telling them not to do that, and he says, look, as apostles, as people who are really the people who lead the church of God, we are nothing, he says. And yet these people, they set themselves up and they are in finery, and they say they're powerful, and they say all the things that I'm not saying, that I'm saying I'm not. Whereas what you see me suffering at the hands of the gospel, because I follow Jesus, you see me being flogged, and you see me having nowhere to live, you see me struggling, he says, and now that is a sign of true strength in Jesus, not actually looking strong. So that's what he's saying. It's really, really bad advertising, isn't it? Saying to people, well, come and follow God and it'll be really hard. But that's the truth of it. It isn't easy to follow God. And it does look foolish and it does look crazy, and you don't always end up with the best things. But that's the way that it is when we follow God. That's what Paul is making clear to the people that he's talking to here. It is a great reading. And we're in chapter 5 tomorrow to finish off this week. So join me for that. It'll be lovely to see you. Have a really good day today. See you for chapter 5 tomorrow. All the very best. God bless. Bye-bye.